How's it going, gamers? Another day, another video. This is a pretty sad, tragic one because it looks like Telltale Games themselves are shutting down the studios for good. It looks like The Walking Dead final season, episode 2, is going to be the last product that they release. Doesn't even look like we're going to get episode 3, 4 and 5. Unfortunately, Wolf Among Us 2 has been cancelled. And it doesn't look like any of the other products that they've got under works are ever going to see the light of day again. Yesterday, Telltale Games took to Twitter and had this to say. Today, Telltale Games made the difficult decision of beginning a majority studio closure following a year marked by insurmountable challenges. A majority of the company's employees were dismissed earlier this morning, with a small group of 25 employees staying on to fulfill the company's obligation to its board and partners. CEO Pete Hawley issued the following statement. It's been an incredibly difficult year for Telltale as we worked to set the company on a new course. Unfortunately, we ran out of time trying to get there. We released some of our best content this year and received a tremendous amount of positive feedback, but ultimately that did not translate into sales. With a heavy heart, we watch our friends leave today to spread our brand of storytelling across the gaming industry. Telltale will issue further comments regarding this product's portfolio in the coming weeks. Just seems insane how they've ended up in this position that they've ended up in. But looking at what other people are saying on YouTube, other news outlets, various other things, it seems like this is their own doing, if you will. It looks like the management have got themselves into this position. It's the only explanation as well, looking at the rumours and looking at what other people have to say. It's the only explanation. I mean, let's look at what they've done in the past. The Walking Dead series was huge. And I had a feeling there was something wrong with it though when they decided they were going to do the final episode, the final season, sorry, of The Walking Dead, This Is That. Because they could have done so many other spin-offs from it, you know, they could have done like a Negan story, all sorts. The Walking Dead isn't over as an actual TV show or comic book franchise, so it was really weird when they announced that they were going to do this. I had butterflies in my stomach. I thought something was wrong, but I never imagined that they were going to get into this position. Something else people are picking up on as well is a lot of people out there have bought the season pass for the final season of The Walking Dead, which guarantees you get every single episode that comes out, usually all 5 of them. So the people who have paid for episode 2, 3, 4 and 5, what's going to happen to them? What's going to happen to these employees? Is there any legal ramifications behind it? Now, I'm not actually a legal expert, but I believe if Telltale Games file for bankruptcy, then all the legal obligations, you know, all their obligations to the customers and their employees and things like that go straight out the window. Yet, if they declared bankruptcy, what the hell happens to Minecraft Story Mode, which is coming out on Netflix as what I believe to be a TV series? It just does not make sense, because apparently Minecraft Story Mode is going to be a thing. It is actually something that's coming out, whether, you know, no matter what happens. So it's just bizarre. Looking further into the story, it seems that a lot of what the problems that have occurred and the reasons behind them are down to, more than anything, poor, toxic management. Apparently the management behind it all was just shocking. They set a toxic environment for the studios. You know, how they ended up around that is beyond me. How as a CEO, how as somebody far up in the company allows this to happen in the studio, which is blowing up so big and becoming so popular, how they allow this is just beyond me. It gets even weirder as well, because if you actually look at it, I mean, this might not make sense, but to me it seems that if they've brought out Batman Season 1 and 2, they've been popular, there's nothing stopping them from trying to get other DC characters into the Telltale universe, like Green Lantern, Spider-Man, Superman, sorry, and Wonder Woman. And then they've done Guardians of the Galaxy for Marvel, so there's nothing stopping them for the Marvel side trying to create Marvel Telltale games, like for Spider-Man and, you know, various other superheroes. Venom's coming out as a movie, so them working on a Telltale version of Venom and Carnage and Spider-Man would have been amazing. You know, it's just crazy how they've got into this situation that they've put themselves in. Tales of the Borderlands, as far as I'm concerned, was very popular. Wolf Among Us was very popular, to the point that they were planning a sequel, which is now no longer going to be a thing. It's just crazy. Back to the Future was a great game in my eyes, you know. It told the final story of this other, you know, whatever you thought was going on in your own head. But yeah, I mean, for Telltale to get into the position now, it just seems really, really crazy. But yeah, like I say, it looks like more than anything, poor management and a toxic work environment has a lot to play in the reason why they went in. Anyway, looking further on Twitter, a previous developer, Emily Buck, she ended up turning around and saying, to clarify some questions people have been asking, and keep in mind I'm no longer a company rep, or she's not a company rep, around 250 people are now jobless. We did not get any kind of severance pay. Our healthcare only lasts for 1 more week. Many former employees were contract and cannot get, I'm guessing, unemployment benefits. That's insane. Due to the insanely high cost of living in the Bay Area relative to pay scale, many of my unbelievably skilled and talented colleagues will live in paycheck to paycheck and do not know what they are going to do to make ends meet this month. There are people who started at Telltale as recently as a week ago. Some of those people have children, at least one of them relocated across the country. A lot of the Telltale devs have family and children and now don't even have a paycheck, and not even a severance paycheck. This is crazy, it really is. So basically, you've gone to work, you're a developer at Telltale Games. You know, you've obviously got problems going on in the studio. You know there's something wrong, but you don't think your job's seriously at risk as bad as it is. And then, as you're in the day, someone from higher up comes in and says, right, 250 of you, you're no longer work here, you've got 30 minutes to leave the building, you're not getting any severance pay, we're really sorry, good luck out there finding a new job, especially the guy over there who's just started a week ago, and you guys over there who've got contracts and you're no longer entitled to employment benefits. You know, what happens to these people in a week's time? Once, you know, a week's gone by and something happens, they end up in an accident or something like that. Touch wood, it doesn't happen, but they're no longer covered by healthcare. Do these people at Telltale Games in higher up management, finances and things like that, did they never consider this? Did they not think about their employees and that lot? That's disgusting, it really is. You take care of your employees take care of your business and your studio, and they start on the other, and the customers deal with the rest. It just seems really, really crazy, and you know, I'm getting vexed out, and I feel really upset about it because Telltale Games were a great studio. They brought out some really good games. The Walking Dead had one of the bestest storylines for a game of its kind I'd played in a long time, and when it carried on into 400 Days and Season 2 and so on and so forth, it just felt like this is going to be a season or a series of games that is going to be a constant thing that you're really going to be able to enjoy, go out, buy. They're not expensive. Once you've played them, you end up with like platinum trophies or, you know, high achievements and things like that. The incentive was all there, and especially, like I say, with them getting in with Batman and then Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, there was nothing stopping them with all these characters that they came out with. It's just shocking anyway. So that's that. It looks like Telltale Games will no longer be a thing after this year. I've still got quite a few of the games in my game library. I play them now and again. My girlfriend loves to play the Walking Dead games as well, but this is just crazy. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comments section. What's your reaction to all this news? If you like the video, give it a like. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you'll get notifications from YouTube every time one of our videos goes live. We do news, reviews, walkthroughs, guides for all types of games, you name it. So, thanks for watching.